Guys, I'm scared for the version of me that you're gonna see once I finish this cup of espresso, okay? Okay, I get jacked up on like a cup of green tea now because I don't drink a lot of caffeine anymore. And I've been feeling like a little bit slumped this week. And so my physical energy has been present, but my mental energy has been like just kind of gone. And so I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's time to drink a little coffee and just see how it like gets my brain going. You're gonna see, all right. The moment of truth. Imagine I drank this last sip and I was just like, ah, you know, like that's how quick it worked. No, but it is working pretty fast. I'm already feeling the effects and I'm probably gonna get real jittery and anxious. Why did I do this? Why did I do this to myself? It tastes so good though. Okay guys, she is packed, dressed, and ready to go. We're gonna take the clown car today because I wanna feel small. It's a baby car. Not gonna lie, part of me is regretting drinking that coffee. I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. My friend Valentina told me I'm not allowed to video and drive anymore, even though I did it really safely. So you guys are now sitting on the dashboard. I found a hack to recording while I drive in a safe way. See, look, both my hands are on the wheel. Well, they weren't in that moment, but they're on the wheel now, currently, in this moment. So we're going to the gym. What are we gonna do today? We're gonna do legs, of course. Legs. Chicken legs. Can't be having those. Chicken legs are delicious to eat, but we do not want them. Listen, Linda, look how pretty my background is. Like, I'm driving through paradise, you guys. I live in paradise. Until it gets like 100-something degrees, then I will not be saying that. But at least I got the beach. You know? I can't complain about that. We're going to the gym. We're gonna get a good workout in. We're vlogging while we're driving. We're driving and we're vlogging. This is my life now. This is what I've chosen. This is the life I've chosen for myself. Welcome. I got front row parking, and that, my friends, means that the gym is not gonna be packed. That makes me so happy because 1, I won't have random people in my shots, and 2, it's not gonna be as hot, and 3, there's just not many people there, and that's a benefit. We love that. We love an empty gym. Okay, we made it to the gym, and I got the whole studio to myself. Okay, fam, so we need to first spray and wipe this nasty ass mat because we don't know who's been here, okay? And I can tell you for sure that my gym does not wipe down anything. You can barely find a paper towel here. So we wipe it down. If you guys haven't noticed by now, I really like green. Green is a great color. Whee! Oh, it feels good to move my body today. You're getting it done. You're at the gym. You're doing your fitness goals. Meh. Okay, so I do want to go over some of the leg warm-up, like dynamic stretches that I do, because I feel like they're very essential to any leg day. And if you guys don't incorporate dynamic stretching into your routine, it's something that you should start doing because it helps with mobility. It helps with, you know, getting your muscles fired up, warmed up, ready to work. So this one here is what I call windshield wipers. So essentially what you want to do is you want to try and keep your hips in place while you're just shifting your knees and touching the ground. And that's going to open up your hips a bit. Not a bit, a lot. You're going to feel it. But it definitely is a good hip opener. So, windshield wipers. Those are great. Okay. Next movement that I do for my leg dynamic stretching is this guy. I don't know what they're called, but we're gonna call them hip flexor to half split. That's just how I named them. I'm sure there's like an actual term for it, but hip flexor to half split. And when you're doing this, let me switch sides actually so you can see better. you want to tilt your pelvis forward, right? So it's not so much about like shifting forward. That's gonna get more of the quad. We're focusing on the hip flexor. So don't worry about sticking your butt out, okay? We don't care about that. You don't wanna stick your butt out and stretch forward. You want to stay, like you could literally be almost perpendicular to the ground, straight up, and tip your pelvis forward. And holy cow, if you don't feel it, right here, good for you, honestly, good for you, because I feel it every time. And if you want a little bit extra, you can dig deeper, but you know, it's not necessary. So once you feel it there, you're gonna shift back into a half split. Depending on how good your balance is, you can like put your hands on the ground if needed, you can put your hands on your leg. Sometimes I'll do like half and half, depending on where I'm at. Your heel's gonna be the only thing touching. You wanna flex your toes, and you're gonna really just dig deep into that hamstring. You should be feeling it all the way through the back of your leg. And then you come back to your hip flexor and then hamstring. Hip flexor, hamstring. And we're gonna do that about 12 times on each side. So I've mentioned before that I have some lower back issues, and because of that, I do cat-cow for almost every muscle group workout that I do because it's very good for your back, and it just really prepares your spine for movement. So we're gonna be doing some cat-cow. So for cow, your navel is going to be pulling towards the ground. You're gonna arch your back and your head's gonna go up. And then for cat, you're going to basically roll vertebrae by vertebrae from the bottom of your back working upwards until your navel is pulling towards the sky, and you want to look down between your hands, and you're basically going to look like a scared cat. So cow, you're arching, looking up. Cat, you're arching, looking down. And you want to inhale in cow and exhale in cat. Okay, after that, after cat-cow, we're going to move into another leg dynamic movement, which honestly is basically just a yoga move, similar to cat-cow, also a yoga move. You're just gonna do downward dog. So you're going to come up into a high plank and then shift backwards into your hips, making sure that your feet are staying planted about shoulder width apart. And then you're just gonna pedal out your legs, basically driving your heel as close down to the ground as you can get it. If you can touch it, great. If not, don't worry about it. Just pedal out your legs. And the lights went off. Great. So we're just gonna pedal out the legs. I do them one at a time, but you can also do them tippy toes and then heel, tippy toes and then heel. Okay, I'm gonna go turn that light on. Oh man, it really just doesn't last long, does it? That's what she said. So now we're gonna do kind of like a 3-in-1 dynamic warm up, which is good morning into inchworm into commander. So this one, you'll start from a good morning position. Hands are gonna go behind your head. You're gonna keep a straight back the whole time. Your legs are gonna be a little less than shoulder width apart, and then you're gonna bend over while shifting back in your hips. And then you're gonna stop when you get basically parallel to the ground. You should be feeling it in your glutes and your hamstrings. And then once you're here, you're gonna drop your hands, walk out into inchworm, right? You're now in high plank, and then one leg comes up, you send the same hand, you send it up, you come down, send your leg back, other one comes forward, hand goes up, high plank again, and then you walk back, inchworm it up. And then actually it's almost like a 4-part because then you're gonna Jefferson curl it up. So vertebrae by vertebrae, you're going to be rolling up. It doesn't look too pretty, but it feels good. So good morning, hands drop, inchworm it out, commander on both sides. Inchworm it back, and then Jefferson curl up. I'm gonna do that about 12 times. Okay, so now we're gonna do one that seems really simple, but a lot of people do it wrong, that I've noticed at least. So it's just a little quad pull, right? But if you'll notice, you shouldn't be grabbing your foot, you should be grabbing by your ankle. And you don't really need to pull that much, like you just need to kind of keep your ankle in place. If you have bad balance, maybe hold on to a wall or something. But once you're in this position, really the key is driving your knee down. And then you should be feeling the quad stretch at that point. So instead of standing there and doing it like one leg for a long time, I like to switch it up, and I'll do them alternating for a few seconds. And just remember, the key to these, to really getting the good quad stretch, is grabbing your ankle and driving down with your knee. Okay? Cool, quad stretch done. Whew, okay, I'm losing my mind. It's really hard to be like calm and film this with like an even normal tone when I just had an entire cup of espresso. I'm literally sweating just because I have so much energy and anxiety almost, not because I'm doing anything that like should make me sweat. Okay. So next movement, stretch, next dynamic stretch that we will be doing is again for the hamstrings. I don't know about you guys, but my hamstrings are always tight. So I just kind of like do as much for them as possible. So it's what I call a little heel sweep. So you're gonna stand, put your heel out in front of you. This leg, the one with your heel out, should be straight. The one that's planted, that one can bend when you go down. So you're gonna come down like that, sweep, and then switch. Sweep and switch. Heels planted, you bend, you sweep. Bend and snap. Okay, you thought we were done? You are wrong. You're very wrong. We're not done. We're gonna do some more hip stuff, okay? For my guys, you're probably gonna feel a little weird doing it. But guess what? It's okay. And no one is judging you. And if they are, who cares? I just call these single leg hip back and forths. Not a very unique name. So you're gonna go into like what I call a Frogger position, which is this guy, okay? And then you're gonna kick one leg out. It was in this moment that a random man decided to walk into the studio and join me. So then it was just us two in the studio, and I felt really weird and awkward talking to the camera by myself. So I'm doing a voiceover now, but basically you're shifting your hips back and forth with one leg out, and you're gonna switch legs and do that on each side. It's a really great hip opener exercise, and you can see now the guy's literally sitting right in front of me on a big pile of mats, and it was so weird. Okay, so unfortunately my phone is dying, which means I can't keep filming, but I will post the rest of my workout in the description if you guys want to do it. So yeah. Okay guys, we're done at the gym, but my phone is on 10%, so it's very possible that it's gonna die. But really quickly, I just wanted to check in and let you guys know that I had a killer workout. Oh no, my phone is gonna fall again. Oh my god. Now we're gonna go back to my house and get my dog, Maple. Everybody knows Maple. We're gonna go get Maple and take her to the dog park so that she can get some energy out. And I will film that because it's hilarious and you guys will literally love watching that. So we're done at the gym, we're done at the dog park. I ate dinner, which I forgot to record, I apologize. it was just some chicken, potatoes, and then a little bit of pasta. So now I'm gonna shower and get ready for bed, and then after I'm done with all that, I'm gonna work on some like mindset stuff, do a few like videos for a course that I'm still working on. And yeah, I'll do a little meditation before I go to sleep, and then I will be zonked. So thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs up anyways, please. And obviously subscribe if you're feeling like you like my stuff, you know? Subscribe to me. And everybody have a good night. Bye.